Greetings. You're listening to DJ Third Degree, the maddest DJ on radio. Anyway, Santana say so.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, it's your thing. It's my thing. It's we thing. We live here in Trinidad and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We thing. Stay tuned. Nah.
Hey, this is your girl Rish Maramal, aka the Warrior Princess, and you're locked onto We Thing Radio.
Yo, it's your boy Ricky Jai, you don't know, hit after hit. Barman, give me again, it's on punching. Yeah, We Thing Radio, that's what you're listening to. I say so, kaboom!
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby, and it's We Ting Radio. Hello, it's We Ting, so I have to be in it. We Ting Radio.
Lock and load. This is Dre Blunt, the Rockford King. Anytime in a foreign, you know me have to lock into We Ting Radio. You heard me?
It's not my ting. It's not your ting. It's We Ting Radio.
Yo, this is Santana, and you're locked onto We Thing Radio. Anyway,
The way to the Degree mash up the dance. They calling him a hooligan. A hooligan. Yo, this is your boy recorded Drew. It's Drew, and right now it's all about DJ Third Degree. Keep it locked.
Hola, Dulce. Oh, yeah. Whining like she from Africa. Big enough We Thing Radio all the time. Dado!
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yo, you know it's Mystic representing for We Thing Radio, man. Big up the Trini people and big up Diana, you know. Mystic is a boy representing, bringing the reggae vibe and bringing the little choker vibe as well. Boom! Screw some boldness, a coolie boy. Me never shame, is a coolie boy. Why not the time is a coolie boy? Yo, Mystic.
Yo, I am Nishran M out of Trinidad and Tobago, and you are locked to We Thing Radio. Nothing sweeter than We Thing. Love you.
We Ting Radio!
Oh yes, We Ting Radio. Special good night going out to each and every one of you. We're getting ready this weekend. NYC this weekend. It is all about Anthony Batson and Nigel Gobin coming out to the NYC first time after many years for Anthony Batson. So we hope we're going to be able to see you all. We hope we're going to be able to see you all out there. New York. We're going to be up inside M&R Fire Fest. That is this Saturday. Alongside the Guyana Babu, Terry Godraj. But you see next week. Next week, Friday in Orlando. We got some action that's going to be going on. Next week, Friday in Orlando, we will be having the real Chutney Invasion. So go to eventbrite.com, search for those tickets next Friday. Dubraj Prasad, Devanand Gatu, Hurricane Himlata Dindyal, Ahmed Sagram, Renuka Mahabir, Brian Mohan, The Poor, and your 2022 Guyana Chutney Monarch, Miss Vanita Willie. Larger brother R2. First official performance in the Orlando. Mr. Bunty Singh. Also got Daddy Chinese and Nishat Sultan. Jivon. And bone is for dog, meat is for man. Vide Suku. All backed by the man himself, Mr. RG. RG the band. Rishi Guiding. Oh yeah.
हम ना जाइबे ससुर घर में बाबा हम ना जाइबे ससुर घर में हम ना जाइबे ससुर घर में बाबा जीवन जंगल हमार बाबा हम ना जाइबे ससुर घर में बाबा हम ना जाइबे ससुर घर में Kick off your shoes and let me see you get off your seat and let me see you jump on the rock and let me see you wine Kick off your shoes and let me see you
Good night, Miss Geeta. Hey, hey. Large up Stanley. Mr. TikTok. Russell. So Geeta said she's checking in from Trinidad. What part of Trinidad? Salaam alaikum Kanazim. Good night to C. Prasad Singh. Filbert. Good night to Deodat. So if you're in Brooklyn, Deodat. Saturday we in Firefest. Anthony Batson, Nigel Gobin. Terry Godraj. Good night to Miss RT. Good night, Debbie Singh. Hey! What? 1:60 p.m. on the inside. Good night to Miss Naleen Singh. Everybody, let's share out this feed, right? Let's see. We got Nisha and Orion. Good night. Good night to Maria from Toronto. Stanley saying checking in from Alaska. Is it cold in Alaska? What, Tasha, that's you? Wait, and she put a Ali at the end, boy. Happy belated birthday going out to Ricky. Uh-huh. Janice! Good night to Margaret. DJ Sean. So DJ Sean is one of our DJs for next week. Next Friday. It's all about Chutney Invasion. The real Chutney Invasion. If you look right down there, the Eventbrite link is there. Look at that. Eventbrite link is right there. All your artists is scrolling on the bottom there. First time performance for Mr. Ahmed Sagram in Orlando, as well as Jivon. So once again, good night to Margaret. Large her brother DJ Sean. Janice got a meeting. Large and Richie from New Grant. Princess Town on the inside. Good night to Vida. Large up Roger from Mineola, Florida. Ramla Khan, That's the name. So make sure and come out. Make sure and come out. Orlando next week. We got Sharon Sings and wants to say happy birthday to Michael. 8 years old today. Happy birthday, Michael. Good night to Helen. She says greetings to Gloria and David. Listening in Canada. From Dennis and Helen in Trinidad. Large my boy Nishal B. He's gonna be in Caribbean Fest on July 3rd. Representing for Guyana and We Ting Radio, July 3rd, Nishal B. Shelly been hiding. Sharon Singh says London. Yo, Sean, that is a sick lineup, bro. All live music, no lip syncing, you know. This is all live. Backed by RG the band. So next Saturday, next Friday. So who gonna walk it? We got Naomi, Gangaram on the inside. says hello from TNT. Oh yeah. Sharon Singh dancing up there. Miss Renita. You're driving and doesn't call nobody no more. Good night to Miss Davy C. Prasad. Hope you're well there. Good night to Mona. Good night to Rohani. Budra. That said Lucifer. Suraj Bali. Lucifer Suraj Bali. Well, New York, we're in New York. Anthony Batson and Nigel Gobin. NYC on Saturday. M&R Firefest. Hey, look, the big man in the business. Good night to Mr. Giron.
कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया आना पड़े कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया आना पड़े कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया 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 आना पड़े कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया आना पड़े कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया आए जीवन नैया जगमग जोरे जीवन नैया अरे ला 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 जीवन नैया जगमग जोरे चुप का घर में हाय पे बोले शरण में आई तो हाय न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया आना पड़े कई बार न बीजी ले लो कबड़िया
Giron boy. Well, you know what? You know what?
She said don't drink when you're driving, and don't drive when you're drinking. 'Cause she want me alive, so she want to drive. She said don't drink when you're driving, and don't drive when you're drinking. So just give she the right, just give she the right, give she the right. Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. Don't drink and drive, boy, just give she the key. Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. After the party, just give she the key. Well, we drink us day, way there, just give she the key. What we say after the party, we don't break, just give she right there. Well, we drink us day, way there, just give she the key. What we say after the party, we don't break, just give she right there, 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 there.
Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. Don't drink and drive, boy, just give she the key. Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. After the party, just give she the key. Well, we drink all day, wait a minute, just give she the key. What we say after the party, we don't play, just give she right there. Well, we drink all day, wait a minute, just give she the key. What we say after the party, we don't play, just give she right there. But I know why we live it so quick. What is your motive? You up to some trick? The car is manual, you cannot drive it.
Don't worry about that boy, I could red handle stick.
Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. Don't drink and drive, boy, just give she the key. Yeah, she want the key, yeah, she want the key. After the party, just give she the key.
Next Thursday. Sorry, next Friday. I'm picking them up Thursday. Friday, June 24th, Orlando. Mr. Gungagana.
सब परिवार पूछूर मनावे सब परिवार पूछूर मनावे गुंगा गाना गुंगा गाना गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे सब परिवार पूछूर मनावे सब परिवार पूछूर मनावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना
Good night to Marilyn.
गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना everybody do the dance what's the good
Lord to my brother, Roshan. Abby Tunes Radio on the inside. Vanita.
गुंगा गावे नंदरा नाचे अंधा के मन खावे गुंगा गावे नंदरा नाचे अंधा के मन खावे तीन के पीछे का रंग बनाते तीन के पीछे का रंग बनाते मृगुन के जी बजावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे सब परिवार कुचुर मनावे सब परिवार कुचुर मनावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गाना गावे
Yes, right. Dubraj Prasad and the Hurricane. Oh, you know. Hayward, for Uncle.
Stand up on the shore and export, bring it more. Stand up on the
Falcon Nazim.
Stand up on the shore and export.
Uh-huh.
Up on the shore, and export bringing more. Punta Cana, Punta Cana, Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville, Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville. Stand up on the shore, and export bringing more. Stand up on the shore, and export bringing more. Punta Cana.
Good night, Rohini.
Down the Ita buffet style, empanadas running wild. Eat how much you could before the thing spoil. Punta Cana, Punta Cana, Punta Cana, Punta Cana.
Ay, papi.
Down the Ita buffet style, empanadas running wild. Eat how much you could before the thing spoil. If you want to take away, a little more you have to pay. I need to belly for the next day.
Ay.
Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville.
Mi amor.
Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville. Stand up on the shore, and export bringing more. Stand up on the shore, and export bringing more. Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville.
Canta.
Punta Cana, Granville, Punta Cana in Granville.
Baila.
So that's right. Chutney Invasion will be epic next week. We're 1 week away, next Friday. All your artists is there. This is all live singing. A mega event. Hemlata Dindial, Dubraj Prasad, Devanand Gatu, Mr. Brian Mohan, Renuka Mahabir. First time ever in Orlando, Mr. Ahmed Sagram. First time, and this is not a rum tune, Mr. Jivon, Daddy Chiney, Nishat Sultan, oh yeah, and you got from Guyana, first official performance in Orlando, Mr. Bunty Singh. As well as the poor Vanita Willie. Backed by Mr. RG himself, Rishi Gayadeen. DJs for the night. Oh yeah. DJs for the night, DJ Sean. Fantastic sounds of Abby Tunes Radio. And celebrating their 10-year anniversary yesterday. My boy GT Vibes. Swag Radio on the inside. Sharon wanna lodge up. Nigel Gobin tomorrow. I'm telling you, live singing next week. Tune like. Mamu! Yeah, boy! Good evening, Miss Nafisa. What preview on the inside? All live singing next week. Live! Mamu! Oh-ho! Mamu, you know, you ain't need no invitation. Like I tell you, all live singing. All the artists singing live. Tune like. Uh-oh! Lordship Renita, coming from Okanagan. Wanna launch my brother-in-law Krishna. NYC. See you tomorrow. Uh-oh. And for Anita wedding.
लावा बुझावे लावा बुझावे गरम चूल्हा लकड़ी धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे
Yeah.
लावा बुझावे गरम चूल्हा लकड़ी धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे
You guys say, see here, I'm going out to my mom and dad, Tati Monica, Janice, Uncle Roy, and Auntie Radha.
पुआ आई के लावा बुझावे पुआ छत के अरे पुआ छत के लावा घोड़ावे अरे पुआ छत के लावा घोड़ावे धान बुझावे रे लावा बुझावे घरम चूल्हा लकड़ी धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे Look how Pua whining, look how Bouncy grinding. Somebody say fire. Well, it's Brian Mohan and RG. Pua leke jharu lawa pujan ke, Pua leke jharu lawa pujan ke. Mausi chamake, अरे मौसी चमके ढोलक बजावे अरे मौसी चमके ढोलक बजावे धान बुझावे रे लावा बुझावे गरम चूल्हा लकड़ी धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे If you see how Pua how she catching the lava, calling the mousey, we calling the bhauji, calling the maiya, we calling the didi. If you see how Pua how she catching the lava, Pua leke pukni ज्वाला पुकमारा, Pua leke pukni ज्वाला पुकमारा. अरे मैया नाच रे नाच रे ढोलक बजावे अरे मैया नाच रे ढोलक बजावे धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे
Here, next one.
आगे आगे पैया चले
RG Band.
ले टोपिया आगे आगे पैया चले
That's right, we'll be performing it live. Mr. Gunga Ghana.
भैया तो कहाँ से ले ले पटुहिया आगे आगे पैया चले पीछे लाल टोपिया भैया तो कहाँ से ले ले पटुहिया Well, it's David out again. Alongside the Roxanne and RG. Turn up your hand and shake up your waist. Turn up your hand and shake up your waist. Turn up your hand and shake up your waist. Tell them the branch. ए भौजी तन घर में रहियो. ए भौजी तन घर में रहियो. ए भौजी तन घर में रहियो हम जाई वो ही बिरवा बजाए हम जाई वो ही बिरवा बजाए अपने लिए लाई मेरे लाला टोपिया अपने लिए लाई मेरे लाला टोपिया तोरे गत लाई में सोला सिंगार तोरे गत लाई में सोला सिंगार तो कहाँ से ले ले पटुहिया Turn up your hand and shake up your waist. Turn up your hand and shake up your waist.
Let me play this.
Shake up your waist. Tell them to branch. Get them.
Here, Priya.
Jenny husband so drunk and falling down on a boat. She asked me to come over and try and help she out.
Vide Suku
Oh, me tutti.
will be in Orlando
Oh, me tutti.
next Friday.
On the bed. But he only lagging.
Oh, you
Only sagging.
Dal Belly Indian himself.
And up straight at all. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. She want me tutti. She want me tutti. She want me tutti on the bed. But he only lagging and he only sagging. He don't want to stand up straight at all. She want me
Hands up and wind up,
First time in Orlando.
and wind up and shake up your waist. Hands up and wind up and shake
The Stargram is coming.
up and wind up and shake up your waist.
Let me tell you something about Ahmed. He gonna be running up and down that stage.
Dance up and wind up and shake up your waist. Dance up and wind up and shake up your waist. Let me go. So this one is for the ladies, right? Come on, ladies. Let me see ya. Take a wine and walk up your waist. Take a wine and move up your waist. Play the music. Let me go. It's time to dance up and wind up and shake up your waist. Dance up and wind up and shake up your waist. Let me see ya. Take a wine. Take a wine. Come on, ladies, let me see ya. Take a wine and walk up your waist. Take a wine and move up your waist. Take a wine and walk up your waist. Take a wine.
Mr. Stargram.
आता है जो कुछ आने भी दो, जाता है जो कुछ जाने भी दो, आता है जो कुछ आने भी दो, जाता है जो कुछ जाने भी दो। ला 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 ला, आता है जो कुछ आने भी दो, जाता है जो कुछ जाने भी दो।
Where Wendy there?
ये दुनिया की
I know Wendy.
Sha la la la.
You gotta keep up with him.
Sha la la la.
Next week.
Sha la la la. You're going by your mother-in-law. Sha la la la. Your problem go be she fool. Sha la la la. You're going
Vanita. Ahmed will be in Caribbean Island next Saturday. Good night, Miss Sita. Hey, Dolly. Good night, good night. Next Saturday, Caribbean Island.
Like a big fire and put up the tower. Like a big fire and put up the tower. Your heart to belly, your heart to belly, 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 roti.
Belly.
You're going by your mother.
Who gonna belly?
You're going to leave it to her. You're going by your mother-in-law. You're going to leave it to her.
But when Videsh come out, when Videsh Suku come out, one thing he gonna say.
I want to marry, but I want a fat woman. Cause bone is for dog boy and meat is for man. Hey, this is Videsh Suku. And this one is for my big and beautiful ladies. Yeah. I want to marry, but I want a fat woman. Cause bone is for dog boy and meat is for man. I want
That's a problem, you know. Where are you there?
Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the bucket of milk. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the bucket of milk. The cow kick on the bucket of milk. The cow kick on the bucket of milk. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the.
Good night, Miss Carmony.
Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the bucket of milk. Join round in the yard in the Pungalung's factory. I really want a bottle of milk, not a full bucket. I really want a bottle of milk, not a full bucket. $200 is too high for my pocket. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the bucket of milk. Mr. Ramchan, the cow kick on the bucket of milk. Is the cow kick the bucket, the bucket, the bucket. Ramchan say, boy, go whiz it, go whiz it, whiz it. Get that ground and just up it, just up it, just up it. Is the cow kick the bucket, the bucket, bucket. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop, stop, stop,
So like I said, Saturday, M&R Fire Fest. After a couple years.
Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party, I could get to know her. Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Look how she whining, all kind of way she grinding, all the way she movements remind me of Sally. Look how she whining, all kind of way she grinding, all kind of way she movements remind me of Sally.
Yeah.
Since Sally leave me, I am so much pain. Since Sally leave me, I just can't love again.
Good night, Miss Sadia.
No, every time when you drink, you just hate.
One of the biggest songs for the year.
Up and gone by she family.
Oh, you know.
Like if a next man hit your daughter, when you do like for yourself, you shouldn't do the other. My brother, stop drinking so much and change your life.
My boy Anil was just here.
When you come home, you just hit your wife. You wouldn't like if a next man hit your daughter, when you do
Good night to Sandra.
shouldn't do the other. So stop drinking so much and ease up, my brother. You have a wife and daughter, you're not a bachelor. Bada boom, nights are coming. And to the bottom, you know we do it. And it's that. Every time when you drink, look you fighting. Look the neighbors and them, they laughing. Look the children, they stress, in danger. All of this happen cause of liquor. I'm not saying that you should stop drinking, but before you raise your hand, you should stop and think. You wouldn't like if a next man hit your daughter. When you do like for yourself, you shouldn't do the other. My brother, stop drinking so much and change your life. Every time you come home, you just hit your wife. You wouldn't like if a next man hit your daughter. When you do like for yourself, you shouldn't do the other. So stop drinking so much and ease up, my brother. Have a wife and daughter, you're not a bachelor. You need to change your lifestyle, boy. You have a family now.
So I'm bringing to the air right now a brother that doesn't need an introduction, but I must. So if you don't know who this man is, one of the baddest brothers on the planet. You know, I just I prayed with Shelly the other day, reminded me last year during COVID in March, we did an event showcasing our extremely talented New York artist. And my brother here was on, and he killed it that night. And my niece and them, they still talk about him and stuff. And I'm telling you, one of the most humble man on the planet, the one and only, Mr. Dunia Anil Suku. How you doing, brother? Sitaram, brother. How you feeling? How you doing? How's life?
Good evening. You hearing me clearly?
Yes, brother. Hearing you loud and clear.
Cool. Good evening, Sitaram, to each and everybody locked on. As we ting, love in the house, we here. Currently back to regular scheduled programming, heavy pace, and in a matty core right now. So, but we have to make time for we ting because there's family for life. And
of course. And I know you heard a piece of the song just now. Our brothers are performing this weekend in Firefest. Nigel Gobin and Anthony Batson. And as a father of a young princess, I know, boy, if somebody do something to your daughter, it's trouble for them.
And not only touch, but if they say something, as we experienced a few weeks back, is trouble for them for sure. But looking forward to that event and any more. Saturday is actually my 1 year anniversary. I can't believe it's already
Well,
1 year
1 year
since I got
anniversary.
married last year.
And first time being a father. How does it feel to be celebrating Father's Day as a proud papa of a 2.5, going to be 2.5 month old?
Yeah, it's indeed a blessing, man. I've had the opportunity to adopt several children that look up to me, that hold me as their role model, and I've been blessed with several nieces and nephews as well that I consider my own children. But now I actually am a dad, and this little girl, every single day, she does not fail to excite me as well as like mesmerize me. Like I'm so amazed by how smart she is. Her smile lights up my entire life. It's indeed a blessing that words fail me to explain. And that is the purpose of what we're here for this evening, actually. That's how this entire song that we're going to release together came about. I don't know how else to express these feelings but through music. And hence the idea was to you know contribute this song to my daughter, dedicated to her and the future of tomorrow's world, children that I've influenced and us as artists influence around the world for our culture. This song is definitely for them as well. The feeling is immense, man. My first Father's Day, and happy early Father's Day to all the fathers out there, Alan, yourself as well, man.
Thank you, brother. Now, I mean, being a first time father and stuff like that, are you in the mindset that when you're doing something, she pops in your head now and be like, man, if I do this, it affects her in this way, and so forth and so on? Because when anybody has a child, life changes immensely, upside down and inside out. And like you said, this song came about because of a dedication to her. But is your actions now different in regards to every single thing that you do? Boom. What is the chain reaction effect?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different mindset. I think differently. My approach to life is completely different as well. But I also want to showcase certain things and teach her certain lessons, life lessons, like standing up for herself and being strong, especially being a woman of the future, right? She needs to be strong and stand up for what's right. So I have to lead by example in that sense as well. Um, I think that the exposure to her culture and her music and her traditions will be there overwhelmingly for her. But I also don't want to force her to do anything either. But my mindset and approach to everything in life, as you said, is completely different right now. And I can only give her opportunities. Where she takes it is completely up to her. And I could have the next president of the United States on
Yeah,
hands. Who knows,
you
right?
never know. Gotta say,
So
special good night to one of our brothers that was with us last year. This time, our boy W.R. Reyes in the house, a soon to be father as well. So, congratulations to W.R. Reyes up in Canada this weekend.
Yeah, man, my two MCs on for my wedding on one program. Yeah, big up Riaz, love and respect. I think he's heading my way after Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Don't want to give
Yeah, I
out
think.
his itinerary, but
Yeah, I think he's coming down just now and stuff like. He's got a packed schedule coming up.
nice. And Alan, you here every week, man. Is
Boy,
crazy.
I come in tomorrow. We have Batson and Wheel and Shani's Sweet 16. Batson and them is in Firefest. Then next week, Friday, we have our show in Orlando. Then head up to New York for Caribbean Island with Anil, Mr. Dunya, Himlata Dindial, Ahmed Sagram, Daddy Chinese, backed by RG the band. And then I'm back again for the July weekend once again. I mean, it's pace, brother. It's pace.
His pace is back to some sort of normalcy, right? This is something that we've been hoping and praying for
Yep.
quite a while. So looking forward to seeing everybody and turn up the party together, man. It's gonna be a vibe.
Exactly, brother. Now, like I had said a little bit earlier, you dedicated this song to John V, right? Now, tell everybody the meaning of this song because unfortunately, a lot of people, including myself, don't really understand the Hindi of songs, but the meaning is just beyond, beyond, beyond.
So I'm speaking to John V as if I was John V, right? That's the real meaning of the song. The Hindi lyrics is Dil Hai Chota Sa. It's saying this little heart of mine. Well, John V is my little heart. And any parent, mother or father, speaking of their children, their kids will be their heartbeat. So this little heart of mine is so precious, right? So pure, so tender. The sky is the limit. Whatever you need, whatever you want, Daddy will always be here to give it to you and set you up with those opportunities and lead you the right way. It's describing the love that I have for her, um, as pure as a flower, and how precious she is to me. It's such a deep meaning. It's so poetic. And this is one of the songs that, while she was in mommy's womb, we used to play to her for her to stop kicking and actually give mommy some rest. And since she was born a healthy baby, this is the song that always makes her smile. So it was the idea overall was given to me by my beautiful wife Nada, and she told me that I should really do this. I'm always dedicating my songs to Narda, right?
Right,
So she said I should definitely do this for the baby, and yeah, that's the concept and the idea, how it came about. And I mean, we shot an amazing music video that will be released tomorrow. Heads up to each and every one. It's definitely gonna raise the pores on your skin. Definitely gonna make some people very, very emotional and bring the tears. But to all the daddies out there and all the children that we influence, as I said, this is not only dedicated to John V, but to all of you as well in time for Father's Day.
Now, last year you brought out around this time you brought out a song dedicated to Narda, for your wife, and now you're dedicating Large Up Delta One on the inside. Now you're dedicating songs to your daughter. What are you gonna run out of songs just now and dedications and things like that?
Oh, we have plenty more music to come. I don't want to take away too much from this highlighted song that we're releasing. But yeah, I mean, my music describes what I'm going through in life, and I've been blessed to have so many different things, and so many different milestones that I've crossed in the last couple of years. The song that I dedicated to Nada was Aja Kehna, still a favorite up to today. That is highly requested at almost every event that I'm a part of, and hopefully you guys love this one the same way. I am all about spreading love and unity and peace. My music is thrive to raise the quality of our culture and bring back some of those great memories from yesteryear at the same time. I'm leaning towards more original music. As you can see, I've been developing a little bit of the reggae side, the Jamaican side of me in most of my songs as well. But this one is very, very unique and special. But to answer your question, I don't think there'll ever be a day that Mr. Dunia runs out of music. So look out for a lot more in store to come.
There you go. And this is what, and your music that you've been dropping in lately, probably for the last year or so, you do make sure and incorporate that reggae, reggaeton, reggae feel, reggae vibes, and working with one of the masterminds like Maha Productions. He always delivers what your train of thought is. So what's that like that, dealing with somebody on this
Yeah,
level?
I mean, I've developed such a great relationship with him. Janvi is like his niece as well, right? Like he hasn't met her as yet, but like it's he's family now. I've been working with him for so long. He creates what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling without me even having to put it into words for him. That's the relationship and where it's gotten to at this point. So when I brought the idea to him, of course, he was overwhelmed with joy to do this, and he definitely stepped outside of his element and went back to that old school one drop, real love roots kind of reggae, as you were hearing a little piece of the music earlier. And I think that hit home, right? Because when you think of like Love Bump and One Drop,
Yeah,
that
right?
that that definitely is like the Barris and the Gregory Isaacs and the Glenn Washington. That's the feel that you get from this song. So it really supplements the meaning of the Hindi lyrics as well.
So when you bring that in, that element and stuff, large up with my brother Roshan from Abbey Tunes Radio, that's locked in. When you bring that element in, your mom probably goes on a different level, huh?
Yeah, my mom really loves it. My dad, not so much, as he's a big pundit and retired. But he loves both of them. Really support me and motivate me, and they love the music. They love the mix of cultures because I'm appealing to more people. And at the same time, like when you put that kind of reggae or soca, that kind of new element towards the Indian music, you're reaching out to more than just the older crowd, the older generations that recognize that Indian music. You're reaching out to the younger generations that can, you know, mix and fuse the music that they want to hear with the music that they may not know. Like I'm sure, for instance, Tujay Suraj is such a classic song, but the younger generation may not have ever heard that song before. The new element of music was applied to it, and the remix came back out, right? Kya Hua, those kind
Right.
of classics. So I mean, we have to deal with the new generations and the future of tomorrow, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Really, it's not only to give you one side of Anil Mr. Dunya, which is that Jamaican roots and reggae, and show you my versatility, but it's also to appeal to the new young generation and the future and have them love our culture and our music by just changing the way they hear it.
Now, here's one of the other things with you is the fact that you're not into that lip syncing and all that stuff like that. That ground singing and singing live and stuff like that, even on stage for shows and events and thing like that. That power that you bring into that atmosphere. That's one of the things that keeps you busy is because of the fact that you're very. It doesn't matter where you're at. And then, brother Randy Reckless Ramsey. That's one of the things I always say. You guys on the spot could just come up and freestyle and just swing things a different way. Why? How did that develop in you, and why do you stick to that roots compared to a lot of other people?
I, I gotta say, I think I can speak on behalf of both me and Randy when I say that is mostly coming from growing up in Temple and Mandir. The bhajan singing and the bhakti singing and stuff like that, we have to be able to improvise and on the spot change things, um and playing our own music, our own harmonium for ourselves, and gelling with a dolak player that really knows you and your music, and no matter which way you take them, they're right there with you. All of those elements put together is how we're able to do that. Not discrediting our talent and capability of, you know, learning songs, and really getting familiar with songs in order to deliver it and present it with our own appeal then, right? So when I sing the same song that Randy sings, it's completely different, but at the same time we know each other so well that we can make it work together. um yeah, music is a feeling, as I always say, and it's emotions. Neither of us have been classically trained or trained in anyhow,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a feeling. It's love, man, and that's, I think that's the basis of how we're able to do that, and we will never forget those roots, no matter what. As I say, I can speak on behalf of Randy as well. He will never turn his back on that. It's one of the many things that we can shake on and agree on, that is our roots. In fact, as I said, I'm at a Matikor right now, ground singing. I have to go back in there soon, but yeah, when you don't see me on a lot of stage shows, I'm completely booked on these different private events, mostly weddings and things of that nature, and that's what brings me happiness, because I'm able to be a little bit more intimate with close families, in my singing and my delivery as well, than a huge show with thousands of people that I may not even be able to say hello to half of the people in the audience, you know.
Right.
So I love it, and that will always be my roots, for sure.
Well, Derek Mirage says, well said, Anil, on your statement from before. And Roshan is saying, Anil, you have a style of your own, and everyone that listens to your music connect and feels the vibes.
Thanks so much, Roche. Big up Delta One. Big up Roshan Abbey Tunes. You guys have always been there from the inception of my career, since I was just singing in Temple. I really appreciate the love and support over the years, and we have far more to go. I'm looking forward to everything in the future with all of you, for sure.
All right, so Neil, here's one. I want you to do a little freestyle for the peoples and them, man. Go ahead and do something off the cuff.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna give away this song because it's not a very well known song, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's by one of my favorite producers and directors, A.R. Rahman. So I ain't gonna sing this song, but I am going to sing something that is very familiar to each and every one of you, that I love so much. And as I said, my anniversary is coming up on Saturday, so I have to. I know wifey is probably locked on or watching this later on, so I could get a real ball up if I don't dedicate this song to she. And this song is also very special to my sister Amelia and Alan. So to the both of you, I hope you love it, and continue to like it and love it. आज कहना जरूरी है, ओ आज कहना जरूरी है कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है, कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है। बड़ी मुश्किल ये दूरी है, हाँ बड़ी मुश्किल ये दूरी है, कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है, कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है। दिल दीवाना बिन सजना के माने ना, ये पगला है समझाने से समझे ना। Galishara no said this are the only one when it come to love, babes. Me are the dan man, they call me Mr. Dunia, because you know I will provide the whole world to ya. I make you feel like a queen when you're sitting right there on the throne. Wherever I go or wherever I roam, Dil divana bin sajna ke माने ना, ये पगला है समझाने से समझे ना। दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरे मन की बोली सी आशा. Yo, Alan, third degree, we ting. Give me some tunes now, man.
Yeah, man. Here's what. Look, your boy, Mr. Nirmal Singh, N Singh Productions, is on the inside right now. And Roshan says, I have
Yeah,
a
man.
song for me and Anil in your dunya to collaborate a production with Avinash Rupchan of Shakti Strings. So your boy
Let's
Nirmal is on, who you've
go.
done a lot of work with in a lot of years and stuff like that. What's it like working with the RoboCop of the videography industry?
I mean, this guy is a genius in itself. I want to make it clear that, you know, there's one thing to be a videographer. It's a totally different thing to be a cinematographer. And Nirmal Singh, NSYNC Productions is the best of both of those worlds. He really makes movies instead of music videos, and he is in charge of Dil Hai Chota Sa yet again, which we will be releasing for all of you tomorrow. He as well is uncle to Janvi, my princess, and he took great pride in this video and brought it to life for me. So it is indeed an honor and a blessing to be a part of his team and to have him be a part of mine. Nirmal, big up yourself. I saw pieces of the video. I still haven't seen the entire full product yet. I will be seeing it right after this interview when I get home. But from what I've seen so far, I'm telling you, it's mesmerizing. He continues to get better and better and better every single time. And thank you so much for being a part of this project and being a part of my team. And I love being a part of yours as well. Look out for a lot more in store from NSYNC Productions. I want to also make it clear that he doesn't only do cinematography and videography, he does full sound production as well. And he has done some classic tracks. And look out for a lot more from Anil Mr. Dunya out at the NSYNC Pro Camp. So yeah, man. I think the people them long awaiting this tune, Alan. You have to
I was
bust the
just gonna
tune for
say,
them, and we got to talk a
anything
little
you
more.
want to say to them before we get ready to drop this thing, bro?
I wanna wish everybody, all the fathers, a very happy early Father's Day. If I don't talk to every single one of you before Father's Day or after, enjoy it to the max. To all of those uncles that are celebrating Father's Day as well that don't have kids of their own, to those single moms that are being both daddy and mommy, happy Father's Day to you. To the children that we influence, especially me, my students, and my nieces and nephews, I love you. Continue to be inspired by our music, by my music. You are my motivation to continue doing what I'm doing. And of course, to my princess Janvi, this one is for you, baby. Hopefully, when you grow up and you get a little sense, you appreciate what daddy went and mommy went above and beyond to do for you. Um, and to all the fans and supporters, thank you very much. Alan, to you, my brother, thank you again and again. To the entire Weeting cast and crew, is family forever. Family sticks together. Hashtag family sticks together. We love you. And to God Almighty and my parents, man, thank you again and again. I really love all of you guys, genuinely. Love up this tune, man. I worked really hard on it. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart, and very different and unique. And I'm sure once you guys hear it, and you can already envision the video that will be dropping tomorrow, around 4 p.m. And look out for it, share it, love it, like it, comment, give me your feedback, and I will see all of you very soon.
All right, brother. Love you too. Happy Father's Day. We'll see you on Saturday. There we go. You ready? Large it up and let's drop this thing, bro.
Thank you. Dil Hai Chota Sa, the refix by yours truly, Anil Mr. Dunya, dedicated to my Princess Dunya, Miss Janvi Sukul. Love you guys. Love it up.
Well, this one look different, you know, very near and dear to me. I've seen Bollywood doctor become papa. Music movements. Well, you know, say, and in this dunya, I will open a dima. To let that this I want for the baby girl. Future. Dil hai chota sa, choti si aasha, masti bhari man ki, bholi si aasha.
Yeah.
Don't you fear this a tune for you, my dear. Wrap you in my arms and give you sweet tender care. Don't you see? You make me whole life come.
आज तो ऐसे फूल बगिया में महकी है जैसे बादलों की मैं ओढ़ू चुनरिया झूम जाऊं मैं बन की बावरिया अपनी ज्योति में मान लूं दुनिया दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्त भर मन की हाँ भोली सी आशा
Lodge up. It's Drew. Anil.
Well, you know, say, I need this dunya. I will open a ma. Chola that this I want for the baby girl. Future. Dil hai chota sa, choti si aasha. Masti bhari man ki, bholi si aasha. Jaane taron ko, chune ki aasha. Aasmanon mein, udne ki aasha.
Congratulations to you, Drew. Your first Father's Day with your little princess.
You fear this a tune for you, my dear. Wrap you in my arms and give you sweet tender care. Don't you see? You make me whole life complete. Give you the entire world and let me put it on repeat. Don't you know that the day with you wherever you go, love you with all of my heart from your head to your toe. Don't you stress? Me press as like a dunya princess, 'cause baby all I have is yours, all the best, nothing less. आज तो ऐसे फूल बगिया में महकी है जैसे बादलों की मैं ओढ़ू चुनरिया झूम जाऊं मैं बन की बावरिया अपनी ज्योति में मान लूं दुनिया दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्त भर मन की हाँ भोली सी आशा जाने तारों को छूने की आशा आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा
So yes. Make sure and check out the video dropping tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Anil Mr. Dunya. Search Anil SUKUL on Spotify and social media platforms. Shabila! You just missed your boy. I hope I see you next Friday, Shabila.
Well, you know, say, I need this dunya. I will open a ma. Chola that this I want for the baby girl. Future. Dil hai chota sa, choti si aasha. Masti bhari man ki, bholi si aasha. जाने तारों को छूने की आशा आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा Don't you fear this a tune for you, my dear. Wrap you in my arms and give you sweet tender care. Don't you see? You make me whole life complete. Give you the entire world and let me put it on repeat. Don't you know that the day with you wherever you go, love you with all of my heart from your head to your toe. Don't you stress? Me press as like a dunya princess, 'cause baby all I have is yours, all the best, nothing less. Make it जाऊं मैं आज तो ऐसे फूल बगिया में महकी है जैसे बादलों की मैं ओढ़ू चुनरिया झूम जाऊं मैं बन की बावरिया अपनी ज्योति में मान लूं
Melody, I love you. Salat my brother, Mr. Anil, Mr. Dunia. So once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to my dad. Love you, Pop. Happy Father's Day. Why does people want to message me when I'm on here? Oh, Lord.
जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए What? जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों से इस दुनिया की रस्में ना कुछ तेरे बस में जुड़ी ना कुछ मेरे बस में दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए Pretty, pretty, pretty gal, come follow me. Mr. Anil coming out to mash up the party. Versatile, panny, my
Whoa!
and every time you know me slow.
Nico!
Rhyme. Love is all around you. Love is knocking at your door. जैसे पर्वत पे गता झुकती है जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है जैसे पर्वत पे गता झुकती है जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है हो रोक नहीं सकती नजरों
Roshan!
दुनिया भर की रस्मों
Saturday, we in Fire First.
ना कुछ तेरे बस में
Where's Stefan, Nico? Where's Stefan there?
मेरे बस में
Papa Snell!
दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए Pretty, pretty, pretty gal, come follow me. Mr. Anil coming out to mash up the party. Versatile on the microphone each and every time. You know me slow but sure with a rhythm and rhyme. Love is all around you. Love is knocking at your door. Love is knocking at your door. Remember that, Mr. Anil says so. Mr. Brian Productions. We spreading. Let's enjoy every moment of our lives here forever. I want you to know I love you and we must never surrender. राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई राह में उनसे मुलाकात
Rosh, don't forget to do that thing for me tonight. Now hear what? Now hear what? Don't forget next Friday. We're in Orlando.
Mr. Brian Mohan and Maha Productions. We spreading love. Let's enjoy every moment of our lives here forever. I want you to know I love you and we must never surrender.
Tell them, Vanita.
राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई जिस दर पे थे वही बात हो गई आहा हा हा हा
Bailamos.
Te quiero, amor mío, bailamos. Gonna live this life forever, bailamos.
Oh, you know.
Te quiero, amor mío, te quiero. इश्क के नाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता था
Hey, hey.
इश्क के नाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता था दिल के अंजाम से डर लगता
These guys messaging me about their flight tomorrow, boy.
आशिक वो ही मेरे साथ हो गई आशिक वो ही
Hey, hey.
मेरे साथ हो गई जिस दर ते वही बात हो गई आहा हा हा राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई राह में उनसे मुलाकात हो गई जिस दर ते वही बात हो गई आहा हा 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 Bailamos.
Oh, you know.
Let the rhythm take you over, bailamos. Te quiero, amor mío, bailamos. Gonna live this life for
You see how much thing I do for my artist, Roshan boy?
Te quiero, amor mío, te quiero.
Let me play this for my mom and dad. Just release. Just release. My workshop 868.
Workshop 868 and your boy Steph.
Don't say that, Rush.
This is the anthem. Only Goldie come again.
Hey, hey.
To the nation. Is a loving foundation. सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे
South and inside.
रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे नजारे अपनी मस्तियाँ लूटा लूटा के सो गई सितारे अपनी रोशनी दिखा दिखा के सो गई हर एक शम्मा जल चुकी
Anything now.
ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे
Accept no responsibility for the next record.
Practice makes perfect.
Workshop
So I'm bringing it back.
and your boy Steph.
This is the anthem.
Stefan.
Only Goldie come again. Respect to the nation. Is a loving foundation. सुहानी रात
से डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे नजारे अपनी मस्तियाँ लुटा लुटा के सो गई सितारे अपनी रोशनी दिखा दिखा के सो गई
Management for workshop.
हर एक शम्मा जल चुकी
Shakti.
ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे
Let me bring it back for them. Let me bring it back for them.
Workshop 868 and your boy Steph.
No boy, my last name is Gopi, not Singh. Kayana Babu, Charlene.
Respect to the nation.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say an old boyfriend. Hey, hey.
सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे
Hey, hey.
जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे नजारे अपनी मस्तियाँ लुटा लुटा के सो गई सितारे अपनी रोशनी दिखा दिखा के
This is 3 times, Vanita.
हर एक शम्मा जल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात डल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे
Solange Workshop 868. Colors of Music. Hey, August 13th.
तरफ रहे हैं हम यहाँ तरफ रहे हैं हम यहाँ तुम्हारे इंतजार में तुम्हारे इंतजार में खिला का रंग आ चला है मौसम बहार में खिला का रंग आ चला है मौसम बहार में मौसम बहार में जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम
So we had one barrack point. Yep. Actually, 3. We played Anil, Ramtahal, Papa Snail, Brian Mohan, Stefan, Rambaran. The granddaughter Cinda Popo. Oh yeah, Bobby. Oh, we could do a concert for Barakpur. I'll go play our next one just now. Barakpur! Hear what? Yeah. Roshan. Vocals recorded. Abby Tunes. Roger Brian Singh. Well, since Natasha joining us now, that doesn't take out any pictures with me. Oh yeah. Produced by Ting Radio. Well, Priya, you don't follow through with anything, girl. Here, anything. I'm not famous enough for Natasha to take a picture with. Shelly! Man like Prem get picture. Priya was riding horse all this time. Hey. More bark on them. Heady Ting. Large up the Danis family. Yeah. Let me still go back to Bangpur.
Ladki keep asking when's the day. It's 3 years we dating, she want to marry. Don't try to tie me down. Let me drink me rum. Well, yo, this is your boy Josh J with Messiah Productions. Here we go.
Oh, I don't try to sing.
Keep asking when's the day. It's 3 years we dating, she want to marry.
Oh, you wanna go Bangpur?
Keep asking when's the day.
Bobby.
It's 3 years we dating, she want to marry.
Just Jake.
Don't try to tie me down. Let me drink me rum. I live in a good life. I don't wanna wife.
Bobby, let me bring one from Bangpur for them. I just play a track, Jake. We running a Bangpur session, right? Let me go Barpo again, Bobby. Sita Ramadi Sita. Again, ready to roll out. But here we go, tell them, Natasha. How feeling? Let me bring our next one back. Good night, Savita. Good night, Amrita. Organize the thing, Bobby. Let me do something different. When last all you heard this one? Large up J from Barataria.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively to hear how I got to my darling from Caroni. Ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively to hear how I got to my darling from Caroni. I went to she family and asked to marry she. They drove me out and said I had no dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively to hear how I got to my darling from Caroni. हाथ में रिसलेट मुंह में सिगारेट पाकिट ना बाटे एक कपा हाथ में रिसलेट मुंह में सिगारेट पाकिट ना बाटे एक कपा सोना चांदी के अंगूठी लगा कर सोना चांदी के अंगूठी लगा कर रास्ता चले जैसे सागा वो बोले भी run away don't give you her 1 pound. And so I promise
Good night, Annie.
to take the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively to hear how I go and do my darling from Caroni.
Let me play this last one for tonight, right?
रतिया में दुल्हा के मौसी बोला लगाए करके पता खरार समझी भरवारे तोरे बहनिया खोजे चले बता रतिया में दुल्हा के मौसी बोला लगाए करके पता खरार समझी भरवारे तोरे बहनिया खोजे चले बता
Savita. Make sure and follow the Weeting page. दुनिया
की चुनरिया मटकन मथार को जे जागे बजे
You know
लौंडन के रस मिल के जार लौंडन के रस मिल के जार समझी
अरवारे
तोरे भगिनिया
बोझे चले. So I'm leaving you all for tonight. Don't forget on Friday next week, the real Chutney Invasion in Orlando. Tell a family, tell a friend.
दुल्हा की बुआ जब ना देखल गए गोरे गोरे गलवा झूमे के दिल गए दुल्हा की बुआ जब ना देखल गए गोरे गोरे गलवा झूमे के दिल गए करबे सोर हो
Saturday. I go see you Saturday, Benita. We in NYC. Anthony Batson, Nigel Gobin, and the Guyana Babu Terry G. Everyone have a blessed night. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all on Tuesday. Agon.